What would you say?
Hi, my name is Sayyeda, and I'm 33 years old. I was born in Pakistan, and I'm mother of 2 boys. I was 18 years old when I was forced to get married with my first cousin because we lacked a male member in our family. My marriage didn't work out really very well. My husband drank alcohol excessively and on a regular basis. He visited prostitutes, and when I asked him to stop all this, he assaulted me with his slipper, causing severe bruising on my face and body. He demanded my bangles from me to invest in his gambling habit, and when I refused, he forcibly removed them and cut my wrist with a razor blade, stating that he would mark me with permanent bangles. He used to beat me on a regular basis, very violently. I suffered a miscarriage as a result of his violent attack. My in-laws were really very unsupportive. They had control over all aspects of my life. They took all my dowry, bullied me on a daily basis, and often accused me of having intimate relationship with other men. I came to UK in 2008, and I started making arrangements for my husband and children to join me so that we can have a change of environment. They were granted permission to join me in 2009, but my husband refused to join and sent divorce papers. I got so devastated by his unkind actions and attempted to commit suicide on 2 occasions. Around this time, I became friends with my second husband, who at that time pretended to be a very kind and nice gentleman. Later that year, he proposed me to get married with him. My family did not approve this marriage because I was from a different caste. But we got married as I was scared about the society because a divorced woman is rejected by society and in our religious cultures. In year 2011, my sister informed me that my eldest son had been injured and beaten by his father, and he was hospitalized. I traveled to Pakistan to get his custody, leaving my second husband in UK. Throughout this period, he harassed me, assaulted me on many occasions. He also filed a suit for the custody of my children. His behavior was at extreme as he fired a gun and tried to kill me. I reported all the incidents to police, but nobody took an action. They believed that it was a family matter. My second husband traveled to Pakistan, and when I told him about the incidents, I began to notice changes in his behavior. He told me his family did not want our relationship to continue, and he did not feel comfortable going against their wishes. Later, he filed the case in court for annulment of our marriage and denied in the court that I was not his legal wife. On the top of that, one of his brother-in-laws, who is a religious scholar and an imam in a mosque, issued and declared a fatwa against me that a woman of my caste cannot get married with a man of another caste. So I was not legally married with him and have committed zina, that is fornication or adultery, while staying with him, and I should be punished with 100 lashes or stoned till death for committing such a crime, which led me into a great shock and a mental breakdown. I then came to UK in 2013 with my boys to stay with my sister until the situation in Pakistan calmed down. In UK, I came across my second husband's brother-in-law twice, who abused me really very badly at public places. South Black sisters helped me to report these crimes to police, and they also helped me to make my immigration application to stay in the UK. I continued to receive threats from my both husbands as well as from their families. All this shattered my confidence, and I used to lock myself in room for days. On several occasions, I wanted to kill myself and die. My advocate at South Black Sisters was very concerned about my state of isolation and emotional health. She contacted my GP and also referred me to their in-house counseling service and support groups. I regularly attended the support groups and got a lot of emotional support. They also helped me to deal with my social isolation. I also got engaged with weekly art therapy sessions, which provided me useful paths to express my thoughts and feelings. I became homeless in the middle of the year 2014, and I was really very upset and disturbed because of it. I called my advocate at South Black Sisters to help me. She assured me that things would be fine and came to my place to get me, my children, and our bags, and then took us to center where we stayed for 2 days and night, and the accommodation was provided by them. While she was making arrangements for our accommodation and NAS application, that's National Asylum Seekers Support, everyone at the center was really very helpful and loving. staff helped me to give me suitcase, toiletries. Another staff member helped to give food to me and my children. It was really very good, and we got the assurance that we are not alone in this country. We have got our South All Black Sisters family. My children still consider them as their family. They consider that we have a family over here. To be honest, I'm alive because of South All Black Sisters. It has given me the motivation, and the message I received was that you are the most important person in your life, not other people who control you. I do not want Sharia laws in my life. I faced many difficulties of Sharia in my home country, which is one of the reasons I have traveled abroad. I do not want them because there's a lot of discrimination between men and women. There's no place for women. Women are considered worthless. They're always controlled by their husbands, fathers, brothers, or any other male members in the family. As a daughter at the age of 5, my father left me, my sister, and our mother at our grandmother's house because he wanted a son. And according to Sharia laws, your family line runs through a son, not daughters. So we were abandoned at our grandmother's house for the rest of our lives. He disowned us and our mother for the rest of his life, praised his son, loved him, gave all his assets and belonging to him, which are really very painful part of my life. My sister and I had no worth in his eyes. We were nothing. And it really didn't matter if we were alive or we were dead for him. As a wife, because of the religious and social and cultural pressures after my divorce, I was forced by the society to remarry because Mehram, a legal male guardian, according to the Sharia law, is must for a woman, otherwise she is not accepted. Without Mehram, no one respects you as a single woman or single mother or widow in an Islamic culture. Later, unfortunately, my second marriage did not work out, and my husband denied our marriage in the court because of pressures from his family and religious leaders. A fatwa, Islamic religious ruling, has been issued against me by his brother-in-law, who's an imam, as I've already stated before. It is stated that due to my caste, my second marriage is not valid, and that I should be punished accordingly for committing fornication, extramarital relationship. I was devastated by it. I hated everything. I lost my trust and my confidence, and even my self-respect. I felt humiliated when I was accused of adultery. As a mother of male children, the custody of my children is at stake because of Sharia laws. In Sharia law, male children belong to their father after the age of 7, and the role of father is very important in Pakistan and other Islamic countries. It is common for father's permission to be sought in all aspects of child's life, such as obtaining birth certificates, passports, school admissions, etc. I had to protect my young children as they were scared of living with their father because of his extremely violent and antisocial behavior. But all this really does not matter in Sharia courts, where a father is permitted to beat his children, and they call it his right to discipline his children. I had to rescue my son when my first husband beated him so severely that he was hospitalized and has stitches on his forehead. Even when I returned to UK with my son, I had to arrange a child counselor for my son because he was so traumatized by his father's violence. In Sharia law, a mother is not given the same values as father, and domestic violence or child abuse is considered normal practice. It is even stated in Quran. I have never wanted to seek guidance from Sharia counsel or imam on my personal matters in the UK because I'm quite sure it's going to be one-sided, because first of all, they will try to sort it out and tell me that it is not culturally accepted for a woman to complain about her husband or mahram in the court. They will use hadiths or Quranic references that state that your husband is your guardian and you have to obey him. Secondly, I fear they would accuse me, saying there is something wrong with you, and expect me to correct myself and try to compromise with my husband or any male guardian whom I have come to complain. Sharia laws have no place for women apart from controlling them and discriminating in all aspects of life. Islam has its own religious and social and cultural values that control women. We must not bring Sharia laws in the country. It is going to destroy the life of Muslim women and children They turned my legal marriage into an illegitimate relationship, which put me in danger because no male witness, including my own father and cousin, would support me in testifying that I had a legitimate marriage. They all said that I had sinned against God and I should be punished. So, how they will make rules to deny rights to women? Sharia laws made up by men are there to control women. That's what I have to say. Thank you.